Hello, this is Trishan, and today we're going to show you PHP programming language. But first, we need to install the necessary requirements before we need to start coding. First, we need to download the AMP package. AMP stands for Apache Web Server, MySQL database, and PHP programming language. Based on your operating system and your needs, choose your preferred AMP package. For example, MAMP for macOS or WAMP for Windows, or for cross-platform devices, choose SAMP. Then, visit the official website for your respective AMP package and download the appropriate installer for your compatible versions. Then, run the installer by double-clicking the downloaded installer file and follow the on-screen instructions. The installation process may require administrative privileges. It might take several minutes to finish the installation wizard. Once the installation is finished, open your AMP package. Finally, we need to install Visual Studio Code. Or if you have Windows, you can use Notepad++ as an alternative text code editor. First, visit the VS Code download page that I link in the description below. Then, download the installer by selecting the installer file that is compatible with your operating system. Then, run the installer by double-clicking the downloaded installer and follow the on-screen instructions. Or, if you have Mac, extract the zip file and transfer the application to the Applications folder. There are many notes to consider before we need to code. If you want to save your PHP, go to c:/sump/htdocs. Or if you have Mac OS, go to Applications, SAMP, htdocs. Or if you have Linux, go to opt, lamp, htdocs. For easier access, create a shortcut for Windows or alias on Linux or Mac OS to the htdocs folder to the desktop or your desired location. Or if you choose another AMP package, update your save location. For your server setup, ensure your Apache and MySQL are running in SAMP, or consider Nginx for potentially better performance. To access web pages, use localhost in your web browser, followed by the file name. You can use any web browser like Safari, Google Chrome, Microsoft Edge, Opera, and others. If needed, add port number, for example, localhost colon 8888. So if you are done with these requirements, then let's start coding. So let's begin with the basics of creating dynamic web pages with PHP. So imagine a PHP file as a secret recipe. It can hold both familiar HTML ingredients, which give your web page its structure, and special PHP code that makes the web page interactive. In embedding PHP code, Think of PHP code as secret instructions hidden within the HTML. We use both special markers, and each PHP instruction usually ends with a semicolon like a mini chef wink. In case sensitivity, PHP is mostly relaxed about the capitalization for keywords and built-in functions. However, it treats variable names like ingredients. Age with lowercase a is different from age with up. In our first byte of PHP code, we insert the open marker as the beginning of the PHP code section. In the next line is the magic that makes things happen. The echo statement is used to display the message on the web page. And finally, the semicolon acts like a period at the end of the sentence, indicating the end of the PHP instruction. And then finally, the close marker marks the end of the PHP code section. If you want to see your file live, type http colon slash slash localhost slash your name of your file in your browser after starting your web server.